Alright, today is March. Let me see. Oh, my phone's not even telling me. Oh, hold on. It just did. Today's Monday, March 16th at 12:24 p.m. We're getting all kinds of bad weather today. This is kind of how we stand right now. Yeah, you're correct. If you guessing, the grass has been mowed. Mowed it yesterday. Poor NTD broke a tie rod and gone ahead and brought that down this morning. We brought that down yesterday. Oh, was up front getting ready to turn around and make another pass, and well, one wheel went the other way, and my steering, the one that was connected, wasn't, yeah. Well, anywho's, as I was coming, that way, and I went that way, and I heard something. I ran something over. I didn't think nothing of it. The thing I ran over was the tie rod end, well, half of it. And I was down at the driveway trying to turn around, and well, I'm like, why in the hell am I sliding? Because I sure just the wheel was going this way, and the other one was going that way, and I just kept sliding, and it wasn't doing anything. So, yeah, we got that rigged up. And I still need to weed whack, and push mowers are still in bed. I didn't weed whack. This was just a. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this. This was just, a test to see what it would do. And if we're going to be getting a lot of rain, it needs to be, over here was starting to grow. I didn't cut it too short. I'll have to give y'all an update on tomorrow. Alright, if you do not see a video on Tuesday of the aftermath, then we're doing okay. I'm not a fan of tornadoes. I've seen it on the news, what tornadoes can do. I've never seen one personally. When I was living back in Donora, where my family lived, I lived on 8th Street, and then there was a microburst between 1st and 2nd Street up on the, up on the hill. Yeah, I didn't get around here. There's a reason, because I still have to clean all this up. We got a new well lid, and there was a microburst between 1st and 2nd Street, and I lived on 8th Street. I was out on the back porch when that happened. I knew something happened because I've been hearing all kinds of weird noises. And that's actually dry. Huh. Ain't gonna sit on that because I need my hands dirty. Neighbors, I think the neighbor has a boyfriend. Well, anyways, the truck's all covered. Sitting here looking at the sky. It was darker behind me, but I didn't run the mower through that. I probably should have. We only went so far that way. Like I said, it was only just a test to see what it would do. Actually, no running issues at all. I mean, it blew some white smoke, but I don't think that white smoke had blue in it. I don't remember. Every now and again, you'll get like a light hint of oil smell, so maybe it is burning it. Oh, the clouds is slightly changed. No, they're going in the same direction. They're going this way. The wind's starting to pick up. I didn't want to do that to the gutter, but I didn't want that pole to become a projectile and end up going through the window of the van or the Dodge. Everything over there moves under its own power except Mom's van. Sedona needs a fuel pump. Other than that, it'd move. Now, granted, we were supposed to have a storm at 5 o'clock this morning. When we were asleep. I didn't hear nothing. We were supposed to have another one between 7 and 8. I didn't hear nothing. I was waking up and checking on the weather. The school bus driver, you know. So they have closed schools in our county and surrounding counties because of this. All the courts in our county have been closed. The dumps in our county are closing at one, I think. The food bank, the next county north of here, are not doing their food bank today, but our food bank they're still doing it till 12:30, I think. We used to go, but we don't get informed until it's too late. And the last time we went, we didn't know that they postponed it until we got there, and we're like, oh. So we checked, and oh, okay, it got postponed, so we kind of quit going. We need to know in advance when the food bank is, so that way we can prepare and be up, so we can, you know, do what we need to do and get dressed and be ready to go. I'm still interested to see if anybody's using that. The tree is still over there blocking the access road to our power's coming from the lower line, because it stops at that pole and then it starts coming that way. So any one of these trees in line can take us out. Unless it takes one of these out. I mean, I guess it could. I don't know. There's a substation that way. But yeah, that's where we get our power from. I think power goes out towards the main road too. But it doesn't go past that. It stops there and it starts coming up this way. But I did manage to get one tree out of the road. One big tree I couldn't get. The wind definitely picked up some since I've been out here before I ate lunch. Went and got ahead and cooked the wife and I lunch, because, well, that way we could get food in our bellies before something does happen. Supposed to be here between 12:30 and like 2 o'clock. Then again between 5 and 8. Then it says it just turned to rain. There's supposed to be a cold front behind this, and I think that's what causing most of the storms here. I did all this by that battery-operated weed eater last fall. That stuff got kind of tall where the tractor couldn't handle it. I need to get the rake, and I need to rake this bigger stuff out of here and lug it over there, because that's our property line. The property line is weird because It kind of goes this way. It's not straight. It kind of goes this way. This used to be part of the field, and now the land got sold. Now they're only doing the field up until the property line. Now, I think the property line for the other trailer does come in the field. They didn't, I didn't see that they marked that. Because I think the field's coming too far this way too. Because the owner that owns both these trailers owns the property too. So I know the other trailer goes down behind the shed. I just don't know how far towards me the little trailer comes. Because they didn't put another stake out in the field over there, so wouldn't know. I'm gonna stick in my shoe. Bear with me a minute. What I get for wearing Crocs? It'd be kind of nice to paint the well, let's do that one. It'll look kind of nice. But anyways, I got most of the junk in the back, as you can see. Wow, the wind's definitely picking up. But the clouds don't look too bad right now. We got the weather radio hooked up and all dialed in. It's actually in the corner where you see the wood in the house. It's the only place I can get the best reception. Anywhere else in the house, it's pure static. And I think it's on channel 7. Are we still recording? Yeah, we are. I pulled this thing out of the woods over there a few years ago. We were playing, I was shooting some hoops, and well, hit this and it broke. Needs a new net. Other than the backboard being a little busted and it missing the net, it's not a bad, it's not a bad hoop. I've done it. We would need some heavy wind to move this, because that thing, while it was full of water until I turned it, and within the next day or two, next time it warms back up, I'll go ahead and flip it back up and put the blocks on it until it fills up with water again. Well, I had more blocks than that on it, and then we started robbing them. Now, I don't know, like you said, I don't know if we had storms this morning or not. If they were, they weren't bad. Because said it didn't wake me up. And you saw in, I think, was it last week's project video, we did a cold start and run with a load on the big generator. Well, we ran it yesterday. I had to put air in the MTD tires. Hopefully we're going to get new tie rod ends, but hopefully by getting new tie rod ends, we can get the front wheels straightened. She's a little bit crooked. There's our temporary fix. Check up on this. Make sure this is still good. Put the covers in the Dodge so they don't blow away. That tire went flat on me in the snowstorm, one of the snowstorms we had. It got real cold. Yeah, it performed rather well. Like I said, the grass wasn't, that thick. I should have ran it more that way, but I was trying to it put up so I can get it cooled down and cover it, because it started raining last night, and I wanted at least the engine covered. And father-in-law wanted me to park it in between the Hyundai and the Tahoe, but there wasn't room. Guess I could have parked it over here. I should have parked it. I know where I should have parked it. Should have parked it on the other side of the property, and then away from the trees. Would have been nice if our driveway was, or the trees were just over that way. The trees here are blooming, well, getting ready to. Well, there's a willow tree at our other food line that we go to. I need to move the shovel. I don't know why this is still here. Well, anyways, there's a willow tree by the grocery store. It's all green. Well, we're supposed to have some cool nights next week, or later on in the week at night. So technically it's still winter. Still get some shorts on. Don't even have a coat. The humidity's through the roof right now. Temperature's kind of, I could feel it. It's anytime when the wind blows, I could tell that it, yeah, I just went down a little bit, or a good bit. Oh, it's just a waiting game right now. But this is the calm before the storm. If we get anything here, like I said, it could storm, 12 miles, a few miles that way or that way, and not do anything here. I mean, I don't know. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like I says, if you don't see a video tomorrow, then that means we made it out. Now we're just missing the water here. But thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.